So we're here now at Yas Marina Circuit for the weigh-in and everything, and then we'll hop right inside and get to karting. So today we will be taking part in a endurance race. So the race itself is 2 hours long with a 30-minute qualifying session before, and then I will be in a team of 3 drivers. So it'll be me, my friend Zifan, who is a professional karter, and another professional karter called Basel.
And off the track, and also the official, and we will hope to finish on time. So latest by 9:30, guys, make sure you are. So latest by 9:30, guys, make sure you are.
So they had a separate setup on the track than usual, and every time you change the drivers, it was pretty difficult.
Dude, I got an hour and I have got 2 more hours until I get in a car. Right, so we're out.
Come in early. I'll come in early. I see practice because I'm not gonna get the time. This was definitely one of my favorite track outs with these high-speed closed corners against the barriers, and it was a high risk because if you hit and those yellow cones fell off, you would receive a pretty hefty time penalty. So this was a super fun track because it was layout because it was fast, super high-speed corners, kind of like the Jeddah F1 circuit, and I really enjoyed going across this. And I didn't get some super good lap times, especially in qualifying, because I was missing out on the experience that the other 2 drivers had. So Zifan was able to set our best lap time. With my own individual time limits complete, it was time for me to come into the pits. However, I did make quite the mistake coming into the pits because I was a bit too locked in. So here is where you're meant to slow down in the pits. Unfortunately, I kept going up with the speed, which was extremely dangerous, and came in way too fast, and I really should have slowed down a lot, and I am very lucky to have not gotten a penalty since, as I said, sometimes you forget with this kind of stuff. You can see the speed of how fast I actually came in this shot here, which was very dangerous, and I should not have. No way, our best time. That's us, number 7, 36.793. With the qualifying over, all of the karts that were out on track came back, with Basel coming in first. Unfortunately, we only qualified, I believe it was 7th out of the 9 or 10 teams. So it was quite amazing. We had a Le Mans style start, and we were able to get a solid start. We only lost 1 position on the start.
that guy's clean ahead. Bro, he was like P4 or something.
Yeah. From that one start, now he's on the second. One and 2 hour race.
After waiting for both Zifan and Basel to complete their runs, we had a couple of issues with the transponder. So a huge amount of our time was lost in the pit lanes and stuff because the timer wasn't tracking how long we were. So we lost about 4 minutes worth of time, which was at least about 10 laps or so. Sorry, 5 laps or 10 laps worth of time. So that was one issue we had, which was why we placed so low in the end. However, it was still a super enjoyable race, and here's some more footage of me in the actual race qualifying. With my session time complete, I came into the pits for my weigh-in. So this was just to make sure that the cart weighed as much as I should. So I weighed around 63 or 64 kilos at the time. So I had to use, I think, 17 kilos worth of weight to balance everything out. And so it's just to make sure that I had a safe cart. Despite placing 8th, it was still a really fun night going into the early morning, actually, with a good endurance race style, and it was my first time ever doing such a long, full race session, because I've done 40-minute sessions and hour-long practice, so overall it was a really good experience trying out endurance and really fun. So thanks if you made it to the end.